Part 5. Judaism. Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, is celebrated by Jews in Israel and throughout the world. The date is the new moon of Tishrei, which is the seventh month counting from Nisan, the first month of spring. It always falls during September or October. The holiday is celebrated by blasting of shofar trumpets, to signify it as a day of judgment, by prayers of penitence, by readings from the law and prophets, and by special meals. The night of the 31st of December, the 1st of January, the New Year according to the Gregorian calendar, is also celebrated widely in Israel and is referred to as Sylvester or the Civil New Year. Martian. According to a convention established by NASA, the Martian year begins on its northward equinox, the spring equinox of its northern hemisphere. Its most recent New Year's Day, of May 37, coincided with the 26th of December 2022 on Earth's Gregorian calendar. 31, New Year's Day of May 38 will coincide with the 12th of November 2024. New Year's Eve. The 1st of January represents the fresh start of a new year after a period of remembrance of the passing year, including on radio, television, and in newspapers, which starts in early December in countries around the world. Publications have year-end articles that review the changes during the previous year. In some cases, publications may set their entire year's work alight in the hope that the smoke emitted from the flame brings new life to the company. There are also articles on planned or expected changes in the coming year. This day is traditionally a religious feast, but since the 1900s has also become an occasion to celebrate the night of the 31st of December, New Year's Eve, with parties, public celebrations, often involving fireworks shows, and other traditions focused on the impending arrival of midnight and the new year. Watch night services are also still observed by many. The celebrations and activities held worldwide on the 1st of January as part of New Year's Day commonly include the following. Several major parades are held on New Year's Day, including the London's New Year's Day Parade, Pasadena's Tournament of Roses Parade, also known as the Rose Parade, and Philadelphia's Mummers Parade. In the Bahamas, it is also associated with Junkanoo. Beginning in the 2010s, it is also the day that First Day Hikes takes place in the 50 state park systems of the United States. 33. The Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra traditionally performs a New Year's concert on the morning of New Year's Day. A polar bear plunge is a common tradition in some countries, where participants gather on beaches and run into the cold water. Polar bear clubs in many Northern Hemisphere cities have a tradition of holding organized plunges on New Year's Day, and they are often held to raise money for charity. In Ireland, New Year's Day was called Lár Nac Péirí, or the Day of the Buttered Bread. A possible meaning to the consumption of buttered bread was to ward off hunger and famine in the coming year, by placing the buttered bread on the doorstep in the morning. Some traditions saw parties of young people calling from house to house to receive buttered bread and occasionally poitín, 34, or to give out buttered bread in exchange for pennies. This tradition has since died out, having been popular in the 19th century, and waning in the 1930s and 1940s. Part 6 will be continued.